Hey, Megapodtastics, Krazy Joe here. I am on my way to Virginia, and it's a family trip. I'm going to meet my brother-in-law. We have some stuff planned, and it's just me, no kids, so traveling alone. I'm still in Pennsylvania, but I'm heading to Virginia, and my plan is to stop at a couple cool things along the way and record them for this channel. I want to tell you, it's very interesting. I grew up in a town called Springfield, Delaware County, right outside of Philadelphia. That's where I grew up. And a lot of my family lived in South Philly. And I would go to South Philly to visit family members and for various reasons, and I would always think, oh my God, the city is so congested, the traffic is so bad, there's so many people. I like where I live because it's more open and it's not as congested, and you could, travel easier, and there's places to park, and you can't find parking in the city. That's what I used to think when I was a kid. What's funny is that couple years ago, after I got married, I moved out about 45 minutes from my hometown of Springfield. I didn't really want to do it, but my wife wanted to live in this other area, so I moved away 45 minutes. And it was a very nice area, but I always had this hometown pride of, I want to go back to Springfield. Well, it's funny because whereas I used to think of Springfield as this open place that is not as congested as the city, well, I'm in Springfield right now, and I've been living in the area that I currently live in for several years now. And it's funny how your perspective changes, because compared to the city of Philadelphia, Springfield was not congested and it was open and blah, blah, blah. Compared to where I live now, Springfield is so congested. And I'm driving around here and stopping in stores and seeing the amounts of people, and I'm like, oh my God, so many people. You can't move around here. It's so open up back home. And it's just really funny how your perspective changes, because I don't think Springfield has changed at all. I think it's the same old place that it always was. But my perspective has changed, because whereas Philadelphia is very, 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 very populated, Springfield is not quite as populated, and where I live now is less populated still. So it's all perspective. But it's really funny because I drive around here now and I'm thinking, oh God, I want to go home where there's not this crazy heavy traffic and not as many people. All perspective. This is going to be an interesting trip. I'm going to see some interesting things. As I mentioned, I'm on my way to Virginia. So, what am I doing in my hometown? Well, I had to pass my hometown to get to Virginia, and Dave Perillo collects Star Wars 6-inch black action figures. And there's a few of the 40th anniversary figures that he's been looking for. So I kept an eye out for him, and I found them, and I have them in the car here, and I'm dropping them off at his place. But what he doesn't know is I have an extra little surprise for him. If you watch Cinema Sickness's channel, you'll recall at a flea market recently, he picked up 2 metal lunchboxes for me, E.T. and Gremlins. Well, he texted me, or actually he called me, and said, do you need a Gremlins or an E.T. metal lunchbox? Now, I knew for a fact I had one of the two. I bought both of the two. I remember I bought an E.T. and I bought a Gremlins lunchbox in the past, but one of them was a gift, a birthday gift, a Christmas gift, I don't remember. One of them was a gift for Dave Perillo. So I bought both a Gremlins and an E.T. lunchbox in the past, but I couldn't remember which one was in my collection and which one I had given to Dave. So I told Cinema Sickness, buy them both. He bought them both. As it turns out, I owned the E.T. lunchbox and had given Dave the Gremlins lunchbox. So when I got those lunchboxes from Cinema Sickness, the Gremlins lunchbox is now in my collection because I didn't have that one, and now I'm going to give the E.T. one to Dave. So There you go. And he doesn't know that's coming. This is going to be a surprise to him. He may have bought it on his own over the years, so he may actually have this lunchbox, but we'll see.
Hey!
Hey!
You're expecting Star Wars figures.
Yes, I am.
I'm here to deliver.
All right.
But I got something else in that bag for you. I hope you don't have it already.
Oh, I do.
Ah.
Sorry. Thank you, though.
That's all right. I knew I bought both E.T. and Gremlins, and I
Yeah.
kept one for myself,
Yeah.
and I gave one to you. But I couldn't remember which was which. And then when I checked, I had an E.T. lunchbox. I'm
Yeah.
like, I gave the Gremlins one to Dave.
I got the ET one at RetroCon last year. But thank you, though.
That's all right.
It is still. Does it have a thermos or not?
No, there's no thermos.
Yeah, neither did mine. I think mine might be about the same, maybe.
It's a beauty, though.
It is a beauty.
It's got Star Wars figures.
Star Wars Stormtrooper.
May I point out that you have kept on wearing your pajamas?
I am. I wear it's and it's 3:00 in the afternoon. I haven't changed. Slaughter in. Look at that. He's so beautiful. Stormtrooper. The Jawa. And the Sand People, although they do prefer to be called Tusken Raiders, as Sand People is an offensive term to the Tusken Raiders.
It's a slur.
It's a slur. Those filthy sand people. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Look at that. They look good. Cloth and hard goods on him. That's the way to go. That's how you do it.
Yes, they are. Handsome packaging.
Yeah. Did you get them too or no?
I got the Jawa.
Just the Jawa? Awesome.
So unfortunately, Dave had that lunchbox. Oh well, I tried. Next stop, College Park, Maryland. Okay, we have arrived in College Park, Maryland, and we are on the campus of University of Maryland. Why, you may wonder, are we on the campus of University of Maryland? What is bringing us here? Well, as anyone who knows me knows, I am a huge fan of the Muppets. I am a Muppet fanatic, and this college is where Jim Henson went to college. And there is a statue of Jim Henson right here on the campus, and we're going to see it. Ah, there it is. There it is. It's Jim Henson and Kermit. Look at them. That is awesome. According to what I found online, this statue was a gift of the class of 1998. And I gotta say, that is pretty cool. This is, I saw this before. I saw this a couple of years ago, coming back from AwesomeCon in Washington, D.C. But I wanted to document it. That's pretty cool. You guys mind if I join you? Hey Kermit, how's it going? This is pretty awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. If you are a Muppets fan and you are anywhere in this area, I think this is a pilgrimage you have to make. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. I'm shaking hands with Jim Henson. I am shaking hands with the man who gave us the Muppets and Fraggle Rock and the Dark Crystal. Look at that. Look at that. It's me and Kermit. It's me and Jim Henson. How can you not love this? So, had to come here, had to visit, had to show you, and be sure and keep on wearing those pajamas. I swear you can't make this stuff up. I'm driving alone, so I can't really be shooting what I'm seeing out the window. But here I am leaving the Jim Henson Memorial, and I saw a car towing on a flatbed truck a Studebaker away. And as we all know, Fozzie Bear used to drive a Studebaker, left to him by his uncle, who was hibernating. So, there you go. Doc Hopper must be nearby and pursuing them.